It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Panthers and the Eagles. And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans. And nearly 7... It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. And look at this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And it's going to be the man under center who brings him out, now in his 9th NFL season.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down. Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll run now on second down. And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
He's running for it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
So on fourth down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right, week one, all has a sense of gratitude, all has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
He's got Brown on the slant. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Walker now from the gun. And is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Quite the opening drive they've put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. First down throwing for Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
He'll give up the gut to Walker. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Back to throw, Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Out comes the field goal unit. The Eagles trying for 3. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a first down. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. From the pistol, Hurts. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it, on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a 3rd time for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now for the 2nd time, we take a look at this Panther offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. They'll run here following the penalty. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. They'll try and throw it here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Carolina in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Ball at the 33 for first down. The Eagles about set to get going for their 2nd drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Slot man in motion left. Walker on first down. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
It's now 3rd and 10.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down, but where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Panthers football. Here's a give up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll have it 2nd and 8. From the 31. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Pass play coming here. Gets this to Sanders. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Trying to push this past the marker. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards.
On the draw, it's Walker. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Panthers set to take the field. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Looking for a throw here. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense and just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
At their own 14-yard line.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Staying with Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagles.
Running with Walker again. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Now go with Walker on the counter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. Simple dive up the middle. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got a man left. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now an inside give to Walker. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard.
On the carry, it's Walker. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
3rd and 1.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Throwing here, Hurts. That's caught for the 1st. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They have themselves another 1st and 10. He's got time. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. Hurts to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their 1st. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle. The kick team out there for the Eagles. And this one is sent away. Has it at the 11. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here come the Panthers, taking over late in this 1st half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He finds Sanders. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. 2nd and 6 now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. He'll throw it. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Eagles are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And with a 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option to sit on that, or they could try something really aggressive to end the half. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
That brings... Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the 2nd half. Evans now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. They go with Walker here. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and...
Here's Hurts. It is caught left side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Walker now from the gun. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. 2nd and 3 now.
46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 46. Walker holds it in. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
And the Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the ground with Walker. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And the Panthers into the nickel set. 3rd down coming.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Panthers pick this one up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 1st down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate 1st down following that encroachment flag. From the red zone now. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 9-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh's set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Carter on the return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Eagles returning their offense, and this running back to the field. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Walker on 1st down. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A give up the gut to Walker. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Slot man motioned over. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. He finds Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
That's good for Eagles.
They've got a man in motion.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st down throwing for Hurts. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself. But he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. Running is Walker. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Hurts now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Eagles loading up the secondary. Dime look coming, 3rd down. They're throwing it. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, And the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. 8 yards the pickup there as we've reached the end of our third. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now looking to throw. Touchdown, Carolina. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Right, ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 38-yard line.
The give now to Walker. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd.
Man in motion out of the slot. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Ooh, and this is a worm burner. He didn't hit this one well. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. The Carolina offense headed out now. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. This finds Franklin. And he'll get it up to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Finds Sanders. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
An 8-yard pickup.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And this is another incompletion. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Eagles will take possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Staying with Walker. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Third down and 6.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing a 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he doesn't put much height or distance on this one. He fields it cleanly. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Officially an even 40 yards on the punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds a man right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 47. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He gets 3 on the run, and now a couple of options for him on 4th down. They give it to him again. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. Handoff now from the gun. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 21. He finds Sanders. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say...
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Looking for a target. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That one's complete right side. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Hurts to throw. Get some space around midfield. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
He'll look to throw it. That one's incomplete over the middle. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Looking to throw it. Walker hauls it in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Back to throw. Dump off caught by his back.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Panthers make the play that should win them this game. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Panthers beginning to celebrate their win here as they take a knee. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. Out for one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win.